Hello and welcome to Titanfall Weekly, our show where we talk about the news, features, and everything we know about Titanfall. I'm Lorenzo Valoria.
And I'm Zach Betka.
And this week we're going to be talking about the pilots. I think last week we talked a little bit about the Titan classes, but there's also pilot classes to go along with it. So what's up with the pilots?
So there are 3 different pilot classes, kind of like how there are 3 different Titan classes as of now. This is all we know so far. But the first pilot class, every pilot class has, a main weapon, a revolver sidearm, and then an anti-Titan weapon.
Cool.
So the first class is the assault class, kind of like the assault Titan, has just a general machine gun, has a revolver sidearm, but his anti-Titan weapon is a rapid-fire rocket launcher.
Yeah, so this guy's kind of like the everyman kind of soldier, assault rifle, just run and gun, can kind of take down Titans.
Straightforward, bullets move straight, unlike every other class.
Yeah, and then the second class is the tactical class.
So a bit more tactical, as we'd say.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't say.
The main weapon is a kind of an automatically locking pistol, a smart pistol, that you hold the trigger down, you kind of highlight all your enemies, you release it, and then just pow, pow, it locks on.
Right, and you could see in the trailer that this lock-on, it actually guides the bullet from the barrel to the opponent's head, so it kind of, you see the trails of the bullets go.
So it's super satisfying.
So you don't have to be directly pointing at your foes. You could just like let them off and the bullets will go themselves.
Yeah, so that's the main weapon of the tactical class. It has the sidearm, revolver as usual, but its anti-Titan weapon, it's a magnetic grenade launcher, but basically it's just sticky grenades that you fire it. If it hits onto a Titan, it sticks and then you get out of there.
You get the heck out, and it just tunk, 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 sticks to their body, and then they're done. Yeah. And then the last class that we know of is the CQB.
CQB, close quarter
boxer, brawler. So who knows?
I like close quarter brawler.
Yeah, we're just making it up at this point. But
the exact opposite of the tactical class. It's up close and personal. Its main weapon is a semi-automatic shotgun.
Cool.
At very close range, it's instant kill for other pilots, which is super powerful. Revolver is normal.
As normal.
But its anti-Titan weapon is a lock-on rocket launcher.
Sweet.
So I don't really know how the lock-on's gonna work. I don't know if you find a Titan, you lock on, and kind of like the smart pistol, it just guides itself, or it follows your crosshairs as you're guiding it. I don't know, but the rockets move.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to figure it out once we get some more game time with it.
Yeah.
But like we mentioned before, the loadouts include the primary weapon, secondary weapon.
Yep.
There's also ordnances like the Titan loadouts had.
Yeah.
And that's basically your frag grenade at this point.
At this point, everybody has a frag grenade.
Right.
Titans have pilots have frag grenades.
Toom, yeah. Giant frag grenades. And they also have special abilities as well.
Yeah, the only one we've seen is the cloaking ability. A few seconds long, you cloak, you dash, kind of an escape, or if you want to get behind a Titan, just kind of like a tactical maneuvering ability.
Yeah, it helps you be a little more sneaky.
Yeah.
And to that effect, there's also the jetpacks, which is
so cool.
Which really makes you much more than the normal Call of Duty player.
Yeah.
You could jump and like basically double jump into walls, run on walls, boost off of that, and then continue this like ninja-esque jumping between buildings and
what you were
whatnot.
saying is that every time you touch the ground, you touch a surface, your jetpack refuels.
Right.
So you can just be wall hopping all over the place.
Yeah, so theoretically, you could just be running, never touching the ground, just jumping over walls and jumping through windows and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot more mobility with the pilots than other first-person shooters. I'm really excited to play it a lot more.
Yeah.
That's all we have for this week. Let us know what class you guys would want to play as in Titanfall when it goes out on the store shelves. And be sure to check down here, look at all these buttons, and start clicking on like and subscribe. Leave a comment on what you think about the show, what you think of Titanfall so far, and we'll see you next week.